I've been working like a Tahiban monk, trying to decide which character is the creepiest in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but okay, who am I kidding? It's Alessi. I don't have to go much further into explanation except just saying it's him. I'm sorry, actively seeking out women and children only to cause pain to because it brings you pleasure is very odd, and it's very weird. And that being the manifestation of your soul is also very fucking weird. That's why today he gets a full-length video covering his history in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Now, it's not much, and really, I'm going to be talking shit about him throughout this entire video, but I'm sure you will enjoy it. I mean, who doesn't love shitting on shitty people? It's like a favorite pastime of mine. It's like one of the favorite things I like to do before I go to sleep, or before I eat, or before I just really do anything. It's fun. But Alessi is first seen bullying some kids on the street because one of them accidentally splashed mud on his pants. Now, don't get me wrong, they're white pants. I can understand the stains being hard to get out, but are you seriously about to start punching up a 8-year-old just because he spilled mud on you? And it's not like the 8-year-old or any of the kids were rude or anything. He just started asking the 8-year-old weird questions like, oh, where's your mother? Where's your father? You don't have any adults out here watching you? You came out here by yourself? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to seduce him? Are you trying to beat him up? What is... I also have to include this part. He had a very, very enjoyed look on his face while beating up this child. This man was smiling, grinning ear to ear. Like, he probably would have spent more time beating up the child if he could have. If he wasn't on a mission, how much you want to bet, as a matter of fact? At night, when he goes home, he'll just take a walk and wait till he see any children, just so he could drop kick them. WWE style moonsault off a fucking stairway. Like, I bet you he just goes around causing havoc and chaos when he doesn't see parents. Because that's his whole thing. He is a cowardly, short man who literally takes joy in bullying women and children, but gets frightened by grown men. So he's the... Anyway, he eventually sees Polnareff alone, and that's when we get his stand and we see his stand. And I have my own problems with that shit. Like, what the fuck is that design, for one? You know, I understand it's a shadow, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, just throw some eyes on that bitch and it'll be straight. It's whatever. Like, in all seriousness, it's just a shitty stand in almost every sense of the way. In almost every sense of the way. I'm looking at its stats right now. D, indestructible power. D, speed. E, range. C, persistence. D, precision. D, developmental potential. What the fuck do you do? Just turn people into kids? Yes, that's all it does. It just de-ages you. It could be gradually, it could be fast, you know. And also, it's a reflection of Alessi's shadow. So let's say he picked up a weapon. Now his shadow has a weapon. Ooh, scary shadow with eyes has a weapon. Oh my god. But it should be mentioned, even with that extra double leg up against a like 7-year-old, Polnareff, he just kept getting younger. So he just kept getting younger progressively as we were going. Polnareff, whose stand also kept getting younger, but also kept fucking him up. Hell no! Trash ass nigga. How does that work? You have every advantage possible. You know how it works? Because your stand is some shit. Because it can't do nothing. Your stand grabbing a weapon isn't much when the person you're going up against, kid or not, has a literal sentient stand that they can summon at any point. It may not be as strong as it is when they're an adult, but even while there's a kid, it's dangerous. And Silver Chariot proved that. But yeah, he chased Polnareff saying creepy things like, you know, I'm gonna turn you into a fetus. He actually like turned a woman, innocent woman, into a fetus. But, you know, that got reversed after 2-year-old Polnareff sliced this man's face and he ran out a window. And at the end of his disgusting, pretty sad arc, he ran into Jotaro, and a fully adult Jotaro, where he played a fucking victim and got Jotaro to become a kid again, where he didn't have Star Platinum. But guess what? It's Jotaro Kujo. You think him being a kid is going to stop him? No. I didn't even have to wait No, it didn't stop him. He punched that man's face in. 7 years old. 7 years old. Punching a grown man's face in. This should be titled the worst JoJo villain, but like I think there's probably some villains that were a little weaker and a little bit worse than him. But he still is a fucking creepo. But I think what makes everything worse is that he just looks like a Discord mod before Discord. He looks like one of those guys who were on AOL. One of those guys who were there at the conception of 4chan. Because there is no way you just walk out the house with that fit and that hairstyle. I see why he just hates everyone who is quote unquote weaker than him. Because keep in mind, he just perceives people as that. He doesn't know that a kid could really beat him up. And that's how he found out what JoJo was like. But that's really all I got, y'all. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 5K, so anything helps. And until next time, peace.